Me now is Sheri Farbstein. She is with the Art League of Hilton Head and has a beautiful exhibit that will be at the Art Center starting on November the 2nd. And she is a sculptor and she sculpts with ceramic.
Right.
Is your medium. So
Yes.
welcome, Sheri.
Thank you.
You've brought some beautiful pieces that we'll talk about in just a minute, but let's begin with your background.
Well, my background is that I have been in art since I was 3 years old. There's a backstory for that, but it'll take too long. But I went to Carnegie Mellon, and then I became a teacher, and I taught art. I taught ceramics. I taught printmaking, anything that I wanted to teach because I was the art person in the school. And I always had my own little business where I was selling things, and I had my own teaching. I taught at night. I taught during the after school, sometimes privately, to people in my home. And when I moved here in 1988, I retired from teaching. I now teach every Tuesday morning in my studio, and I've had about 60 shows throughout the years all over the country. I'm in many corporate collections. As a matter of fact, I had made a Publix shopping bag, all clay, and I had all the groceries and things in it in clay. People kept asking me why I have my groceries in my studio. But I had to go away, and I left the piece of the show, and I get a letter when I got home from Publix. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't ask them if I could use their logo.
Oh.
But they eventually bought the piece, so it's now in their corporate office.
Now, your exhibit that is going to be on display from November the 2nd through the 27th at the Art Center is called Shell Shocked, Inspiration from Nature's Shell Game. And you've brought some pieces.
Yes,
so
I have.
Talk with us a little bit about
the interesting
theme.
thing about this is about 5 years ago, I was at a flea market, saw this gorgeous book, big table, coffee table book out of shells, made all kinds of photographs of shells. And I put it away and I said, someday I may want to use it.
Yes.
And that's what I did. My whole show is based on the size, the shape, the color, the movement of seashells.
Okay.
So the whole thing is related to seashells.
Well, kind of share with us some of your pieces, Sheri.
Well, shells are very, very interesting things because they come in all sizes, all shapes, all colors, and textures. And this I got inspired by a picture of a seashell that was winding around, and I just decided that
Beautiful.
I would make something like this.
Beautiful.
Which is one of the colors of the seashells.
Yes.
Normal color.
And how about this lady that's holding the shells?
Yeah, this
I know
is
it's
called,
heavy.
She,
We can see it, yeah.
She sells seashells.
Oh, seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Right. So, of course, Jonathan Green had a little bit of inspiration for me. But this is all clay. It's all, I build everything hollow. So it's nice and light.
So what is it to help us, the viewers, and myself to understand the difference between ceramic and clay?
Well,
and this isn't really pottery, and this isn't called pottery.
No, this is not pottery. This is called sculpture. But I use the same kind of techniques and the same kind of clay and glazes for it.
All right.
And there's all kinds of different ways to do it. But I build, it's called slab construction. And it's all hollow. Everything is hollow.
Do you first design everything on paper and then you begin? Watch that one piece.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I have a commission to do, and it's an important commission for the people who want it, I build a small maquette, which is a sketch, and I keep doing it, changing it until till the client gets exactly what they want, and then I use that as a sketch.
In the exhibit, how many of your pieces will be on display?
About 43.
About 43.
And I made them all during the pandemic. I had no place to go and nothing to do.
Sheri Farbstein, thank you so much for being with us. The reception actually will be on Wednesday, November the 10th at the Art Center from 5 to 7. The exhibit from November 2nd through the 27th. Thank you. Great job.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed doing this.
Thank you for being with us, and thank you all for joining this edition of Talk of the Town, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.